Revolutionary greetings to the Brazilian Communist Party on its 100th anniversary. I am Ngabuto Nicholas Mabena, General Secretary of the Zimbabwe Communist Party. Our party is much younger than yours, comrades. We held our founding conference in 2017 from three earlier formations. Comrades that were aligned or members of the Zimbabwe African People's Union, one of the authentic liberation movements that fought for national liberation in Zimbabwe, had established the Zimbabwe Communist League. Comrades that were former members of the MDC and others from other political formations in Zimbabwe came together to establish the Zimbabwe Communist Group. And the comrades on the northern part of Zimbabwe were organizing themselves, and were loosely referring to them as Northern Communists. Our founding conference was held outside Bulawayo in 2017, though it was held under difficult circumstances in that the Zimbabwe Republic Police were refusing us permission to hold this conference. The second challenge that we had is that some of our leaders were held at the border with South Africa on their way to the conference in Bulawayo. Myself as General Secretary, Comrade Ian Bitos, our National Commissar and the Acting Secretary of International Relations, Comrade Alex Mashilo, the National Spokesperson of the South African Communist Party. We were held at the Zimbabwean border for about 12 hours until the founding conference was over. But it was this founding conference that elected the National Steering Committee, which was given the mandate to organize the first Congress, which was then held in 2019 under the theme, Completing the Liberation of Zimbabwe. We are hopeful that towards the end of 2022, we will hold the second Congress of the Zimbabwe Communist Party. That is, if conditions do allow. But we must indicate that the pandemic has made it difficult for us to implement the resolutions of the first Congress. Comrades, the world communist movement was very affected by the counter-revolution in Eastern Europe and the USSR in the late 1980s, culminating in the dissolution of the Soviet Union at the end of 1991. Yet, they did not destroy our communist movement. Communist parties in much of the world are growing again. On our continent, in Africa, new ones are being established. Apart from our own party, since 2010, communist parties have been formed in Kenya and Swaziland, and the Left Socialist Party in Zambia. We are making contact with the left groups and individuals across the African continent. This also is in line with our resolution to strengthen Africa Left. We are pleased too that in Latin America, the pink tide, pushed back by the USA, in coordination with local oligarchs, is resurging, and as that resurgence takes place, we look forward to that pink tide becoming a red tide. Throughout the world, the dominance of the US imperialism is in decline. The pullout of NATO from Afghanistan and the defeat of the effort to use Ukraine as a launching pad for further aggression is a big step forward in the anti-imperialist struggle. The ZCP supports Russian intervention against the US and NATO-backed Nazi terror regime in Ukraine and the position of the communist parties of the Russian Federation, Donetsk and Luhansk on the issue. We hope to see the Communist Party of Ukraine once again becoming legal. The defeat of US global hegemony is imminent and welcome, and we celebrate that. However, we recognize that we are still far away from the worldwide victory of socialism. Comrades, we still have an enormous amount of work to do. We congratulate the Brazilian Communist Party on its 100-year anniversary. And of course, as we said, the Zimbabwe Communist Party is only 5 years, but we are in the same camp, comrades. We wish you all the best. Right salute, comrades.